What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, when reports started coming out about Deadpool and Wolverine right when they started filming all the way back in early 2023, one of the first confirmations from the Hollywood trades was that Jennifer Garner would be reprising her role as Elektra in the film. Now, right alongside that report, there were also reports that at least one of the days on set, Ben Affleck was also present, which led to a little speculation that he would be showing up as Daredevil. And after a couple of unfounded rumors and speculation, the general consensus is that he is not showing up as Daredevil in Deadpool and Wolverine, and you don't have to reach too hard for a reason, given his history with superhero movies. And we're not talking about Daredevil, but rather Batman, and it would be understandable if you know the history there, if he just didn't want to do any more superhero stuff going forward, Marvel or not, which might be the reason why he didn't show up as Daredevil. Well, cue today's story, because apparently not only are we getting confirmation that he's not showing up as Daredevil, but the reason behind it may be because he's been in talks with Marvel for a different role. We're going to talk about where this story came from, why we can trust it, and if we read the tea leaves just a little bit, maybe even narrow down what kind of roles he could possibly be up for, and I think it's actually a limited number of characters. We're breaking it all down, the latest report that Ben Affleck's been in talks with Marvel Studios, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner to coincide with X-Men 97's finale next month. Again, all you gotta do, be a subscriber, leave a comment if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so as I remind you guys at least once a week or more here at the channel, remember to take everything that doesn't come from Marvel Studios with a grain of salt. We cover a wide variety of stuff, but this is not some anonymous 4chan or Reddit post or even a rumor that circulated on social media or from a Twitter scooper. Rather, this is coming from the most trusted of sources in Daniel RPK. You can follow him over on Twitter at RPK News. He's batting almost 1,000 in the last couple of years, and he has huge Hollywood trades even re-reporting on him. Yesterday, he revealed, confirming that Ben Affleck is not in Deadpool and Wolverine. He will not be showing up as Daredevil. And then added that Ben Affleck has had discussions about joining the MCU for a different role. Now, look, there's only a couple of things that are actually actively casting right now, one of them being the Fantastic Four, given all the casting news we're getting, but we have no sort of temporal understanding of when this happened. Let me explain. Daniel RPK coming into this scoop, say yesterday, doesn't mean it happened in the last couple of weeks. He could just now be hearing this news, and from, say, something like last year where they reached out about Daredevil and maybe they talked about something else, and he definitely has done superhero stuff in the past. I also think, not because of the money, but if you're into this kind of stuff, and no matter what your history, joining a different studio that is not Warner Brothers, having a different take on a character, knowing that you're not going to be up to write and direct the way he was up for a Batman before that all gets scrapped. I think if you're interested in this kind of stuff, well, no one ever really wants to retire. They want to keep going. I would hope that if he wants to play a Marvel role, he doesn't let what happened with Batman hold him back from that. And of course, Daredevil wasn't great, but it was more a product of its time. It can be forgiven. But there's only a short, narrow list of roles I could actually see Ben Affleck actually doing. Maybe an Iron Man variant, but more specifically, I think the fact that we've been hearing Dr. Doom casting rumors, when you think about it and take a step back, for me, it's really one of the only characters I could see him with his portrayal. But also, keep in mind, guys, this could be one of those, hey, they talked, not much came of it, and we know from experience that there are 1 in a million actors who have had multiple talks with Marvel Studios, like, say, Keanu Reeves, and every time we report on that, it hasn't led to anything yet. What I would say, though, as my final thought about this, is that I think the ball would be in Ben Affleck's court, meaning Marvel would be happy to have him, and they have so many roles to cast for, and I make this joke all the time that Hollywood is only 5 people large. You know, if he wants to do it, if he feels like he could come back in, Marvel feels like it's getting back to a really good place, and of course, an iconic role like Dr. Doom, I think would be something that would be alluring, even if you've had some, previous history, maybe with a huge character, say, like Batman, which I think Ben Affleck's portrayal of Batman was amazing. I think it had a lot to do with the scripts, everything that was going on with Warner Brothers and them ruining the movies that Zack Snyder was doing. But hey, topic for a different video that's already been covered a million times on YouTube. And you guys know where I stand on that. I think Justice League was, the Zack Snyder cut was absolutely amazing. And it's so crazy to think, even after all these years, and I'm definitely not trying to stir up old stuff, that if Warner Brothers just had stayed out of it and let Snyder put his Justice League out, it was on time to come out before Infinity War. They would have beat Marvel to the punch with that amazing film. You know what, topic for a different video that's already been covered a million times, but that feeling of frustration, how hard Warner Brothers fumbled, I mean, has to be felt a million times more by the people who were right in the middle of it, like Ben Affleck. And so for that, just a little bit of empathy, I could see why, you know, maybe even with light conversations with Marvel, unless it was the absolute right role, like Doctor Doom, he wouldn't be interested at all. But guys, you let me know if Ben Affleck honestly decides to join the MCU. Who do you have him as? It's kind of hard to pin him down. One of my friends said maybe Professor X, and it's kind of crazy to think that he's at the age now. I don't really read him as a Professor X, but he's at the age now where maybe that would make sense as a young man. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below quickly. Let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel, and as I've said, we're just going to continue to do that until the PlayStation 5 Pro or the PlayStation 6 comes out. We're also going to start giving away things more frequently here, maybe of a little lesser value, like graded comics, etc., only because Marvel Studios has far less releases this year, and the PlayStation 5's been out for a while. Either way, for any future giveaways here at the channel, regardless of the prize, all the same rules will always apply. All you got to do is be a subscriber, so hit the sub button, then leave a comment down below. Because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos in the same way we're doing here, live with my voice in the comments shown on screen. So please be safe and vigilant on YouTube or really any other platform. Realize anybody can take a content creator's photo, claim to be that content creator, and it's all a ruse and scam to try to get you to pay for shipping for a prize that doesn't exist. Keep in mind, no content creator, if you win something, will ever charge you for shipping. If you should get a spam comment like that on YouTube or really any platform, just report it to the respective platform, as they are far faster and far more thorough about getting to it than the content creator. And while you can let the content creator know, I assure you they are doing everything in their power to get rid of those comments as well. Now, the best way to keep up with the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. And while I'd sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.